Hello folks, this is going to be a video about me stocking the quail into the breeder cages. This is my two-tier breeder cage setup. It's got 4 compartments total, 2 water cups in the rear. Nice doors. These are my Winola cages. I really like them. The cups in the back, they're all working fine. This is a couple days after. I've got a fan set up primarily for the summer. And there's the cages on the bottom. I've got a light, you can see it in the back to provide lighting. And then this will be the grow out cage where I put the extra males. That'll be for butcher. Got cups, feeder. It's even got a protector on top to keep stuff out of the feed. Here's where I keep my feed. Chicken feed on the left, quail feed on the right. And here are the birds in the brooder. They're a little jittery. The red light is from the heat lamp, and they'll be moving over into the other cage here shortly. So this next section of video, I'm just showing you where the brooder is, and I'm going to be moving it directly over to the other side. So I'm going to turn the camera just so you can see it. I've cut most of this out so I don't bore you to tears. But the birds will go in there. What I'm going to do first is transfer 4 males. I had 7 extra males. So I'm putting 4 males in here first, and then I'll put the hens in. I was hoping to have enough birds to put 4 hens in each cage, but I was too short, so a couple of cages only got 3 hens. I don't have the time or the space to go ahead and breed a bunch more right now just to get 2 hens. So we're going to start with this, and we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to be calm. Okay, that is a male. You can see the red front. You can't see it as well. But the males have red fronts, and the females, which I'll show you in a second here, have a mottled front. M-O-T-T-L-E-D, mottled. And I believe I still kept that in the video. We'll see. There we go. And that's another male. You see the red front. He's going in the 4th cage. And this is about a week after I made this video right now that I'm doing the voiceover. And the birds are all doing well. I've done a little bit more. I've added a heater, light over. Here's a female. Big difference. That's why I like raising this particular breed of the Coternyx. It's a jumbo breed, but you can sex them at about 3 weeks, definitely at 4. Okay, now I'm going to put feed in the feeding trough. This trough has worked well without my little... Normally I put a 1/2 by 1 inch wire screen above it. Winola has designed this feeder so it works pretty well. I've not had a bunch of waste so far. If I start getting any, I'll put a 1/2 inch by 1 inch wire screen on top, and the birds just can't shake their head inside it. So this has worked out well so far also. A little bit more feed here, a little bit more feed there. I tell you, this is the most expensive part of this whole operation, is feeding these birds. And I'm getting it from a local supplier, 28% for the starter. I'm paying $22 for 50 pounds, which isn't bad, but it's still expensive. And so now I'm going to start putting the, this is the last male. Now I'm going to start putting the females in, and I cut most of that video out again so you wouldn't be stuck watching me do all of that. And I think we'll see as we go back and forth here, the cage is filling up. Almost done with this. This has really worked out well overall. It's cold right now. It was below freezing this morning. I've added a heat lamp above this double tier cage for the top birds, and the bottom cage gets has got a heater blowing under it. So my birds are doing well. Stays around 60 degrees, close to it. So you can see the birds in the cage there. It's all filled up now. Now I think I'm going to turn this thing around just to show you the grow out cage, and I've got 7 quail in there. There's the heater, and that was just a little showing of the birds at the end.